You might be familiar with this Yeats quote. Educators love this one. It's a favorite in teachers' email signatures. The irony is that the vast majority of teachers work within systems dedicated to filling the pail. Even when they're lighting small fires in their classrooms, it's not what's valued or rewarded, which might help explain why half of all new teachers leave within the first 5 years. It's lighting the flame that attracts them to the profession. It's filling the pail that burns them out. I know because I'm one of the teachers who left. In my desire to build meaningful and relevant teaching and learning experiences, I found myself moving further and further from the classroom, pushing into the far edges of schooling until I wasn't in the school anymore. I craved an environment that would allow me to experiment, play, and innovate, and to be an active learner myself. Here's what filling the pail gets us. And here are the skills and habits of mind we need firing the engine of an innovation-driven economy. Think about the last time you came across a young person on fire. First, you recognize it immediately because it's such an anomaly, but you also realize that it's often despite their schooling, not because of it. Historically, we've relied on these outlying fires to propel innovation. But given the current environmental, economic, and social challenges we're facing, educators need to light it up. We need to transform this generation into a generation of innovators. For the last year, I've been piloting a program called Breaker. We call it a design-led social entrepreneurship program because these labels describe a skill set that's essential for young people to develop if they're going to adapt to the rapid pace of change and help solve the global challenges we face today. Here's how it works. We choose a topic like this one, urban agriculture. Think of the topic as an emerging industry. And then we assemble an interdisciplinary team of 15 young people, ages 18 to 24, for a 3-month program in New York City. They come with varied interests and experiences. Knowledge in the content area is not a prerequisite. The challenge in this case was to design an affordable, scalable product or service for urban agriculture. By posing a pro-social challenge, we're able to engage young people who wouldn't necessarily be attracted to the idea of entrepreneurship per se, but who are passionate about contributing to work with social impact. And then we build a decentralized network of people, places, and things to inform their learning. It starts with what we call our project visionaries, experts in the field who provide context and inspiration for the challenge in TED-style talks that kick off each project. Then we have our creative capital, the industrial, interaction, and product designers who inform the process. Design thinking lends us a methodology for creative problem solving, where needs are translated into business opportunities. Our business minds guide the venture and provide mentoring. These are serial entrepreneurs, first-time startups, investors. And we also have our content collaborators who inform the challenge area. These are scholars, experts, and stakeholders, the users we're designing with and for. Finally, and importantly, are the physical spaces we inhabit, co-working spaces and partner sites. Our decentralized network has us out and about more than we are in any one classroom. Our studio, for example, is in Q Labs, a hackerspace that hosts a constant rotation of startup companies. It's a node in New York City's innovation ecosystem. So what results from the process looks something like this. Kenyatta James, community organizer from Philadelphia, high school dropout, denied several internships, sees Breaker posted on the Uncollege group on Facebook, applies, gets in, and makes a temporary move to New York City. He teams up with 14 diverse minds, receives a call to action by Majora Carter and Danielle Gould, and begins a hands-on learning process of researching, ideating, developing, testing, and refining a product for urban agriculture. He gets feedback and guidance from our network and joins 2 other breakers to form a company called Farm Blocks, a portable modular raised bed growing system. The mission of this company is to transform 1 million acres of underutilized urban space into farm, 1 block at a time. Designing and starting a company has required Kenyatta be agile, adaptable, and resourceful, that he communicate and collaborate across networks, think critically, and problem solve creatively. Whether or not Farm Blocks thrives, he will tell you that Breaker has helped engineer opportunities beyond the traditional college track. And here are some of the other products that have resulted from our challenges. Mobo, a service for sharing, receiving, and engaging with stories via text message, and Unbound, a video reference tool. Graduates of Breaker may be discouraged by a weak labor market, but they're not disabled by it, because they leave equipped with the skills employers demand, and because they've built their own ventures. Breaker is creating a different learning profile, and also a different teaching profile, where the teacher is the catalyst, the coach, and the facilitator, someone who can leverage the assets of a community and unlock hidden value, someone who thinks of education as an act of co-creation, an entrepreneurial venture in its own right. Our goal is to extend our reach to more young people looking for alternative learning opportunities by training a core of teachers to see the value in learning by doing, thus empowering them to do more than fill pails, but instead ignite fires. Thank you.